The job description of an attorney involves providing legal advice, representing clients in legal matters, and ensuring that justice is served through the application of law. Attorneys, also known as lawyers or legal counsels, act as advocates and advisors in a variety of settings, including courts, corporations, law firms, government bodies, and nonprofit organizations. Their primary function is to uphold the law, interpret legal frameworks, and assist individuals or entities in navigating legal systems with clarity and confidence. Attorneys play a central role in the administration of justice. Whether defending an individual in criminal court, guiding a corporation through regulatory compliance, or handling the legal aspects of real estate transactions, their involvement is essential for legal order. Attorneys help resolve disputes, draft contracts, establish trusts, and mediate negotiations. They ensure that clients act within the confines of the law and help them make informed decisions when legal consequences are involved. The nature of the legal profession is vast and varies according to specialization. Some attorneys may work as litigators, arguing cases in court, while others may act as transactional lawyers, dealing primarily with contracts and negotiations outside of litigation. In every instance, the job demands critical thinking, deep legal knowledge, ethical conduct, and strong advocacy skills. The role also requires staying current with evolving legislation and case law, as legal precedents can shift quickly and significantly impact a client's situation. Primary responsibilities of an attorney. The core responsibilities of an attorney revolve around providing legal counsel and representing clients in legal matters. This begins with understanding the client's needs, assessing the situation, and determining the applicable laws. Attorneys must then conduct comprehensive research, analyzing statutes, regulations, and judicial decisions to develop a strong foundation for advising or representation. One of the most common tasks is drafting legal documents. These may include contracts, wills, leases, complaints, petitions, and motions. Accuracy and clarity in legal writing are crucial, as even a minor oversight can lead to unfavorable outcomes or contract breaches. Attorneys must tailor these documents to suit each client's objectives while complying with legal standards. Attorneys also represent clients in court or legal proceedings. For litigators, this means preparing arguments, examining witnesses, submitting evidence, and making persuasive cases before judges or juries. The courtroom environment demands a firm grasp of legal procedures, public speaking skills, and the ability to respond swiftly to developments during trial. Non-litigating attorneys, such as corporate counsels, may represent companies in arbitration or administrative hearings, offering a more consultative form of representation. Another major aspect of the role involves negotiation and mediation. Attorneys often help clients resolve disputes without resorting to litigation. This could involve settlement discussions, contract renegotiation, or mediation between parties. Skilled negotiation can save time, reduce costs, and preserve relationships, especially in business or family law cases. Client communication is a constant part of the job. Attorneys must explain legal options, answer questions, provide updates, and manage expectations with transparency and discretion. Maintaining client confidentiality is not just ethical, it is legally mandated under attorney-client privilege. Legal research and case preparation are ongoing responsibilities. Attorneys utilize legal databases, casebooks, and precedent libraries to build their arguments and understand the broader context of a case. This research is foundational to constructing compelling arguments, finding legal loopholes, or identifying the most favorable precedents. Many attorneys also oversee legal compliance, particularly in corporate or government roles. They ensure that organizations operate within the legal parameters of their industries. This may involve reviewing business practices, conducting internal audits, or advising on employment law, intellectual property, and contract law. At this stage, it is essential to underscore that the job description of an attorney extends beyond simply going to court. It includes strategic thinking, negotiation, document drafting, legal risk assessment, and advising clients to avoid legal pitfalls altogether. This multifaceted role requires a balance between assertiveness and prudence. Essential skills and qualities for the role. To succeed as an attorney, certain core competencies and personal attributes are necessary. First and foremost is analytical thinking. Attorneys must digest large volumes of information, identify legal issues, and synthesize complex ideas into coherent arguments. Every case, document, or negotiation involves analysis, comparison, and logical deduction. Communication skills are equally vital. Whether speaking in court, writing legal memos, or counseling clients, Attorneys must articulate their thoughts clearly and persuasively. Effective legal communication requires an understanding of both legal terminology and the ability to translate that language into everyday understanding for clients. Research skills are central to legal work. Attorneys must be adept at using legal databases like Westlaw, LexisNexis, and Pacer. Staying informed about legislative changes, judicial decisions, and regulatory updates allows attorneys to remain effective in rapidly evolving legal environments. Problem solving is a daily requirement. Legal issues rarely come with straightforward solutions, and attorneys must craft strategies that address the client's needs while complying with laws. This might mean finding innovative legal arguments, identifying precedents, or anticipating counter-arguments from opposing counsel. Ethical judgment and integrity are non-negotiable. Attorneys are held to strict professional standards and codes of conduct. They must act in the best interest of their clients while upholding the law. Conflicts of interest must be avoided, and attorneys must not mislead courts or engage in deceptive practices. Time management and organization are also essential. Attorneys often juggle multiple cases or clients simultaneously. Each matter involves strict deadlines, filing schedules, and procedural requirements. Missing a court date or filing deadline can have serious repercussions, so efficiency and attention to detail are critical. Lastly, resilience and composure are important in a field that can be highly adversarial and emotionally taxing. Attorneys deal with high-stakes scenarios, criminal charges, custody battles, corporate lawsuits that can be stressful. Remaining calm, collected, and focused is crucial, especially under pressure. Work environment and career path. Attorneys may work in a variety of settings, including private law firms, corporate legal departments, nonprofit organizations, or government agencies. Depending on the role and employer, attorneys might spend their days in courtrooms, offices, boardrooms, or legal libraries. Those in large firms often specialize in areas like tax law, intellectual property, or mergers and acquisitions, while solo practitioners may take on general practice. Working hours for attorneys are typically long and demanding, especially when preparing for trials, closing deals, or facing filing deadlines. Weekend work, late nights, and emergency client meetings are not uncommon. However, many attorneys find the intellectual challenge and societal impact of their work deeply fulfilling. With experience, attorneys may advance to senior counsel, partner, judge, or general counsel roles. Others transition into academia, policy advocacy, or corporate leadership. The field offers diverse career paths, especially for those who continuously upgrade their legal expertise and adapt to new challenges. At this point, it becomes clear that the job description of an attorney encompasses much more than legal representation. It is a comprehensive role that demands not only technical knowledge of the law, but also a high degree of responsibility, professionalism, and emotional intelligence. Conclusion. The job description of an attorney reveals a dynamic profession that plays a vital role in upholding justice, protecting rights, and guiding individuals and institutions through legal complexities. Attorneys serve as both advisors and advocates, working diligently to ensure that the law is applied fairly and effectively. For those with a passion for justice, strong analytical and communication skills, and a commitment to ethical practice, a career in law offers both challenge and opportunity. Whether in litigation, advisory services, or regulatory affairs, attorneys contribute significantly to the fabric of society, shaping laws, protecting freedoms, and resolving disputes that affect lives and livelihoods.